What is up, everybody? Blue Dog 35 here. We are back with our crazy van that we're going. Well, it's not really crazy, but we're gonna try and get a top 200 lap time with it. So, just figured I'd give you a quick little overview of the outside after we did everything. Can't open the hood anymore because I put a different engine in it. That's how they get ya. I guess. I don't know. But so we'll go back and we'll go to the tune setup. I generally like to start off with about 26 to 27 pounds of pressure in the tires, and then I either work up or down from there depending on whatever. Because while this game is a simulation, it's not exactly the greatest. I usually do a 411 final drive. And then I generally hover around 2 degrees of camber, negative camber for the front. So we'll do 1.8. And then this game's weird. It really likes a lot of camber in the back. So I'm gonna give it a. We'll do 2-3. See what happens. I'm gonna leave the toe alone unless the car is like kind of, ass happy, or van. Give it a little bit of canister. Yeah. And then anti-roll bars. It's a heavy truck, so we're gonna want semi-stiff for the rear. We'll do 24.5. Not so much for the front. We'll do about 20, 21. That's about what I'm thinking. I'm thinking let's do 21.8. For the springs, yeah, we generally, it's heavy, so we're gonna want, I'd say, at least 1,000 in the front. For the spring, yeah, because it is a little front heavy because it's got the engine way up there in the front. So let's do as close to 1,000 as we can get. For the rear, it's not so much because there's not a whole bunch of weight back there. So I'm thinking like not that low. That went way too much. I'm thinking like 670 to 700-ish. So let's do 680. We'll drop this thing on its nuts. We'll just give it a few clicks for the front and rear, because we don't want it to bottom out. Rebound, nah. I'm thinking probably something like 8.5 for the front, and then about 7 for the rear. And then this is all personal preference. The bump, let's do about 6.5, I'd say. And then we'll do about 4.6. For downforce, I always put it all the way up. But that's just on, the slow vehicles because it's just a preference. I generally put 55 towards the front, and then I don't run ABS, so I'm going to run this around 90. Logic says to lock the diff, but at the same time, it does have 400 horsepower, so I'm going to put about 60. Yeah, about 60%, and then I always run decel around 10, just so it doesn't exactly... Yeah, so if I have a 2-wheel drive car, this is always my setup right here, and it tends to get off the corners fairly well. So we're gonna go ahead and save this. I already have a D-Class tune apparently, but we're gonna go ahead and save this as D-Class and we're gonna call it D400 work in progress. And I don't know if it... No, because I was able to do everything, so it didn't go back to normal. Maybe that was just the stock setup that was in it. I'm not really sure. So let's just double check. Yeah, it is D400. So, all right. So that's just a bass tune. So let's go to Lime Rock Park and see what's going on. Lime Rock is... There we go. I'm just gonna do the full circuit. I'm gonna have to tune the gears. I'm gonna have to tune a couple other things. I'm probably gonna have to put some, depending on how loose it is or whatever, you know, put some rear sway bar in there, take some out or whatever. So, all right. So yeah, here we are with our van. I'm just gonna run it here. It's got enough what it is. So we're going to tune set up here, and we are going to take some camber out of the front. Like I said, this is my method of it's going, like when the car gets upset, it goes to positive camber, but when it settles in the corner, it's almost, we want as close to zero as we can. So of course it's going to go way up and it's a lot better because it's dancing between negative and I know I'm sliding right now, but I was doing heavy load. So let's let the tires cool down for a second. This video is probably going to be really long. It's already been going for almost 10 minutes. This is going to be a rather long video. I'm just showing what to do. It does feel like it has a little more room. I know that wasn't exactly... just for shits and giggles, I am gonna take, if I take some out of the rear, it's gonna turn less. But it seems to, it's tight in, but it also could be the last kind of camera I have. So we are gonna put that camber, I mean not the camber, we're gonna put the anti-roll bar back in where it was. I forget exactly where it was. Let's do 24. And I'm gonna take about a degree. Where was it? 2.3. I'm gonna take about a, yeah, I'll take a little less than a degree out of the rear. I honestly think I'm gonna lock the diff. I haven't had this issue before, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run a higher. That'll lock it, and my grip off the corner. See how it didn't spin the tire? I drove that corner the same as I did last time. Now it wants to. It's not spinning the inside tire off the corner. So that is a good. Tires cool down. But now that I've come close to locking the diff, I think now's the time to take some rear anti-roll bar out. When the car rotates too much, the rear end slides. So we take this way bar to get kind of So we're going to go back to the tune setup. I'm going to go to the gears, and we are going to run 4th gear to about where fifth gear is, almost. We'll bring it down to, we'll put it to 110. And then, I'm kind of OCD with this, so we'll do that. We'll run first gear as a 310. We'll run, there we go. Let's try that. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take 2 pounds out of the front. And we'll think the next best thing is going to go to braking. Take that out. We'll put a little. We'll do 46 towards the rear. Put a couple back in. Let's pop this up to 20. Trying to think of what we can do to any roll bars. Nah, we can. Let's take a little bit of anti-roll bar away in the front. A lot of oval guys don't even run a roll bar in the front. wasn't even the best time, so we will see what we can do. We'll try and do our best, and maybe I'll revisit this and all that stuff. But yeah, so sorry for the long video. Of course, you didn't have to watch it all, but if you did, leave a thumbs up or something like that. Let me know. And if you just skip to this part, also let me know. I know I have to make my videos shorter and stuff, but anyways, once again, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Links to all of my social media stuff can be found in the description below. So stop by there, say hi, whatever. I don't really use Twitter, but I have one. So yeah, once again, thanks.